If you are a journalist, writer, or a student, wanna buy a laptop to take notes or writing purposes, this video is for you. Watch all the way through to find out the best laptop for note-taking and which laptop actually fits your needs. We have sorted the 5 best laptops for note-taking. Without any further ado, let's get into it. At number 1 we have Samsung Chromebook Plus V2. This is one 2-in-1 laptop. You can use it as a laptop or a tablet. And the laptop itself comes with a built-in pen. So no worries there. The laptop comes with a 1900x1200 touchscreen display. 4GB of DDR3 RAM, Intel Celeron processor and 64GB of SSD storage. Now, this might not look very impressive on paper, but you don't need a beast of a laptop to take notes, now do you? If you are a student, journalist, or someone who needs to take lots of notes, the thing you need to worry about most is the battery life and portability. And to be honest, this device passes all those requirements. Has a great battery life, thing from factor, so carrying it around won't be any problem. I use the pen for math notes, as my teacher uploads PDF files of them for each class. The pen feels very natural, and palm rejection works well, given that the app you're using includes palm rejection. I have also used it for a little doodle for another class, and that all worked just as well. The pen conveniently fits into a slot on the right side with a satisfying click, so you know it won't fall out. The overall design of the laptop is very minimal, nothing fancy. The only thing I dislike about this laptop is the half arrow button. I'd prefer full-size arrow keys, if I am writing a lot. Number 2 on the list is Acer Spin 5. This is also a convertible laptop. Meaning you can turn the laptop into a tablet whenever you feel like it. The laptop comes with a 13.5 Acer VertiView 2K 2256x1504 widescreen IPS LED backlit touch display, 3:2 aspect ratio, Intel Iris Plus graphics. 10th generation Intel Core i7-1065G7 processor, up to 39 GHz. 16GB LPDDR4X memory, 512GB PCIe NVMe SSD. 2. USB 3. 1 Type-C port supporting USB 3. 1 Gen 2, up to 10 Gbps, DisplayPort over USB-C, Thunderbolt 3, USB charging, DC in, 2, USB 3. 2 Gen 1 port, 1 featuring power off charging, and 1, HDMI 2.0 port. Intel Wireless Wi-Fi 6AX201802. 11AX backlit keyboard, fingerprint reader, up to 15 hours battery life. The laptop gives a very premium feeling. And it is very thin. So carrying it around will be easy. This laptop also comes packed with a pen. The touch screen with the Wacom pen is amazing, plain and simple. The touch screen feels better than my smartphone, so obviously I think it's great, and the pen feels almost like I'm writing on paper. More like a slightly sticky whiteboard. It just completely replaces pen and paper. The screen aspect ratio is stupid. Yes, I said it, having a taller screen is a thing of the past, yet this laptop thought it could get away with it. It looks stupid and feels stupid. Videos now have huge upper and lower black bars, which waste screen real estate. They even advertise the taller screen as a feature, as if it is a new technology. But that shouldn't be a major issue. If you think you need a device for taking notes and you have the budget, since it's on a high price, you can go for this one. Number 3 on the list is Asus Chromebook Flip. The flexible 360-degree hinge and 12.5 Full HD touchscreen lets you use this device in tablet or laptop mode. Extremely lightweight at 2.65 pounds with the protection of a sleek aluminum metal body. Starts up in seconds and lasts all day, thanks to a long battery life rated up to 10 hours star. Intel Core processor with 64GB storage and 4GB RAM for fast and efficient performance. This laptop has a lot going for it. First, it has an Intel processor, which means it will be able to run Linux apps. Second, it has 64 GB of local storage, which is rare in a Chromebook, and third, it has a metal body which makes it sturdy without being heavy. It also has a touch screen with a very high resolution. The reason we keep recommending Chromebook is that you can sync your work with any Android device or any Google-supported device all across the world with as many devices as you want. That's a huge advantage that you simply can't ignore. One thing that I dislike is the thick bezel. In 2021, thin bezel is no longer a feature, it's more of a requirement, regardless of a monitor, phone, or a laptop in this case. Every screen should have a minimum amount of bezel. The wider keyboard and larger keys also make using the Chromebook easier on her carpal tunnel and neuropathy. For the price, this is definitely a device to give a try to. Number 4 on the list, Lenovo Chromebook Flex 5. The 13-inch FHD display in this slim, light 360 degrees convertible Chromebook offers beautiful visuals, while narrow bezels minimize distractions. 2 user-facing stereo speakers keep you immersed in the experience. This 2-in-1 laptop combines a keyboard and touch screen to make it easy to interact with everything on your display. You can also use the Lenovo Digital Pen, sold separately, to quickly write, click or drag files right on the screen. Use your Google account to easily access files, videos, music, and documents stored on the cloud from anywhere. With up to 10 hours of battery life, you'll stay productive. A decent built-in webcam, 2 USB Type-C ports, a USB Type-A port, and an audio jack. It also has the latest Intel Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0, a fast, reliable connection. The thin matte gray looks are very professional looking. I like it a lot. The bezels are very thin, so that's a good thing. Weighs a little under 3 pounds, so carrying it around won't be a problem. In terms of spec, the laptop comes with a Intel i3 CPU, 4GB RAM and 64GB fast storage. Not too shabby for the price. The main tuning to notice here is the touch screen and the battery life. Both are great. So taking notes won't be any problem. There is only one con to this amazing machine, and it is a minor one: opening the screen. Unlike the Pixelbook Go, this Chromebook takes 2 hands to open. There is no cutout on the screen lid, so it can sometimes be tricky to open, especially since the device is very thin. Like I said, this is not only minor, but it is the only issue I have come across. But regardless, this is an amazing machine and a bang for the buck indeed. Number 5 on the list is Dell 9310 XPS. Comes with a 13.4-inch 1610 FHD plus 1920 x 1200 WLED touch display. 11th generation Intel Core i7-1165 G7 processor, 12 MB cache, up to 4.7 GHz. 32 GB 4267 MHz LPDDR4X, 512 GB PCIe NVMe X4 SSD on board. Intel Iris Xe graphics with shared graphics memory. Killer Wi-Fi 6A x1650, 2x2, plus Bluetooth 5.1. The specs seem amazing on paper. Don't get me wrong, the performance is great too. A very high-spec laptop that also has a touchscreen display in this price range feels a little too good to be true. But it is. You can do many things besides just taking notes. That's for sure. I was hoping the laptop is thin and the design is great. This is the only laptop in the list that doesn't come with any sort of pen or other accessories. But if you need one, you can always buy it from other sources. Although I expected a pen since this is the most expensive in the list. All the high specs comes with a caveat. The higher specs means more battery consumption. Keep that in mind before you make any purchase.